walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gordon has a beat on it. 1 away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Hit in the air to center field. Gordon is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila. He's set, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and Tyson Ross will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home, AT&T Park. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got this guy down 0-2.
Count is 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. Longoria's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, as we mentioned in the open of the broadcast, the Diamondbacks have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Josh Harrison stands in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at Longo. It's there, and he's out. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Schimpf, set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. And this one's tapped foul to home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, previously against Tyson Ross, batting .500, 4 for 8. High in the air out to center field. Peralta is there to put it away, and on one pitch, Belt is retired. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. An unmistakable sight there, the nearly 9,000-foot-long Golden Gate Bridge. Third inning set to begin here at AT&T Park. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hot shot down the line. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Ahmed has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 0-1 lifted in the air out towards left center. Jackson is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, pitcher Tyson Ross.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyson Ross. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A 1 pitch on its way. 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon moves over, and that's the third out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Loud contact for Longoria, and a ball carrying well to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Escobar, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
In the air, down the line in left. Harrison is after it. 2 down. Riding in once again, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's by him for strike 1. Gordon on third with 2 out. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Here's a high pop-up. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. We're through 3 here in China Basin. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Now at the plate, David Peralta back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2. This is line to left. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
First baseman number 5, Alex Avila.
Into the box now, Alex Avila. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here it comes, 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line, a fair ball.
Now batting, right fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. High and deep to right center. Peralta going back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Brandon Belt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A high fastball is in there.
2 strikes.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He popped out in his first trip. Ross is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But by Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Schimpf picks it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Time in is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. Won and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pollard is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So 1 gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Avila is there. 2 down. Digging in, number 38. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one just missed outside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tyson Ross.
Stepping in, Tyson Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, David Peralta. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Danger averted. Here's D. Gordon now. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance.
Center fielder.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Two and two. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Into the box, Austin Jackson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sliders in for a strike. Hits it for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they're on top. Into the box, Alex Avila. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Tying runs can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Alex Avila has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now batting, right fielder, A.J. Pollard.
In now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. A weak chopper up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he missed.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the D-backs 1. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Schimpf will lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Brandon Belt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Derek Law has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
Stepping up now, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Bullet back up the middle. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out. So digging in now, Nick Ahmed 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Nelson Cruz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's a fastball called for strike 1. The D-backs are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's gone 3 for 4. 0-1 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hudson, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta. So far 2 for 3 in this one. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the right. The 0-2 home. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. His career line with Doolittle is just 1 for 6. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded to short. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Up next for Arizona, Alex Avila. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. And here's a foul tip. Held on to strike 3, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon.